Hello, everyone. Here's episode 3. Soren was dreaming of teeth and the heartbeat of mice when he heard the soft rustlings overhead. Mom! Dad! He cried in his half-sleep. He would suddenly forever regret those two words. When suddenly the night was filled with shrill screech. Owl screech. Do you know that? Soren felt talons wrapped around him. And now he is being lifted. He was flying fast. Faster than he could ever imagine. His parents never flew this fast. He had watched them come when they took off or come back from the hollow. They glided slowly and rose in beautiful, lazy spirals into the night sky. But now, underneath, the earth raced by. Silver's mare blistered his skin. The moon rolled out from behind the thick clouds and bleached the world with an eerie whiteness. He scrounged the landscape well from the tree that had been his home. But the trees bored into clumps, and then the forest of the kingdom of Tydo seemed to grow smaller and smaller and dimmer by the night, until Soren could not stand to look down anymore, so he dared to look up. There was a great bushiness of feathers on this owl's leg. His eyes continued upward. This was a huge owl, or was it even an owl? Atop this creature's head, over each eye, were two tufts of feathers that looked like an extra set of wings. In the movie, Soren's a teenager when he and Claude get captured by Jat and Jut. In the movie, the two owls were on the ground when they should have been. And a Tasmanian devil almost killed them. Remember that part? I do. Just as Soren was sinking, the strangest owl he'd ever seen. The owl blinked and looked down. Yellow eyes! He had never seen such eyes. His parents, brother and sister, all had the same black eyes. His parents' friends who wanted brown eyes with a tinge of tawny gold. But yellow eyes? This was wrong. Very wrong. Surprised! The owl blinked, but Soren could not reply. So the owl continued, Yes, you see, that's the problem with the kingdom of Tydo. You never see any kind of owl but your own kind, woolly, undistinguished barn owls. That's not true, Soren said. You dare contradict me, screeched the owl. I seen grass owls and max owls. I seen bay owls and sooty owls. Some of my best friends are grass owls. Stupid! They're all Tydos! The owl barked at him. Stupid! Grown-ups weren't to speak this way. Not to young owls. Not to chicks. It was mean, so Soren decided he'd be quiet. He'd stop looking up. We might have a Hagrid over here, he heard the owl said. Soren turned slightly to see who this owl was speaking to. Oh, great Glocks. Wonders is worth the effort. The owl's eyes seemed to be more brown and yellow than his feathers were splattered with splotches of white, gray, and brown. Oh, I always think it's worth the effort, Grandma. I don't want Sproon hear you talking that way. You'll get a demerit. And then we'll all be forced to attend another one of her lectures on additive. This owl looks different as well. Not nearly as big as the other owl. His voice made a ting, ting sound. It was at least a minute before Soren noticed this owl was carrying something in his talons. It was a creature of this sort, and it looked rather owlish, but it was so small, hardly larger than a mouse. I believe Soren has just met Gylfie for the first time. Then it blinked its eyes. Soren resists the urge to yarp. Don't say a word! The small owl said in a squeaky whisper. Wait! Wait for what? Soren wondered, but he soon felt the night stir with the beating of other wings. More owls fell in beside them. Each one carried an owlet in his or her talons. There was a low hum from the owl that gripped Soren. Gradually, soon the other owls joined in. Soon they thrummed with strange music. It's their hymn, whispered a tiny owl. It gets louder. That's when we can talk. Soren listened to the words of her. How to say the Julius our elevator. How our song we praise of thee, long in the memory of every loyal owl. Thy splendor abides me, now to thy golden talents homage we're bringing, guiding symbol of our hopes and fears. Heart to cries of eternal praises, ringing long may we triumph in the coming years. The tiny owl began to spoke as the voices swelled the night. My first words of advice is to listen rather than speak. You already got yourself marked as a wild owl. And Hagrid, who are you? What are you? Why do you have yellow eyes? You see what I mean? That's the last thing you should worry about, the tiny owl sighed softly. But I'll tell you. I'm an elf owl. My name's Gylfie. Well, I've never seen one in Tydo. We live in the high desert kingdom of Kinnear. Does it ever grow any bigger? No, this is it. But you're so small and you almost got most of your feathers in, or almost. Well, yes. This is the worst part. With a week of flying or so, I got snatched. But how old are you? 20 nights. 20 nights, someone exclaimed. How can you even be that young? Elf owls are able to fly by 27 nights, or 36 nights. How much is 66 nights? Soren asked. A lot. I'm a barn owl, and we can't fly for 66 nights. What happened to you? Did you get snatched? Gylfie did not answer this one right away. What is the one thing that your parents never tell you to do? Fly before you're ready, Soren said. I tried, and I fell. But I don't understand. It could have been only a week, you said. Soren, of course, wasn't sure how long a week was. How long 27 nights were. It all sounded shorter than 66. I was impatient. I was well on my way of growing my feathers. Excuse me. But I had grown no patience, Gilby paused again. What about yourself? Have you tried it too? No, I don't really know what happened. I just fell out of the nest. The second Soren said those words, he felt a weird queasiness. He almost knew he couldn't just quite remember, but he almost knew how it would happen. A mixture of dread and shame crept through him, and he felt something terrible deep in his gizzard.